Hello, guys. Hello, hello. So today we are going to watch another Asmongold videos. So let's start with UK is finally waking up to reality. Okay.
The whole nation is shocked by the rape gang scandal. Thousands of young teenage girls systematically raped over years by men of predominantly Pakistani heritage. Girls like Jane, who was repeatedly gang raped at the age of just 12. The police found her being abused by an illegal immigrant. But instead of arresting the illegal immigrant, they arrested her.
What? What is that?
Nah,
UK?
bro, like, nah.
That is sick. The last government took action by setting up the wider J inquiry and the grooming gangs task force. But the truth is, that is not enough. There is now clear evidence that those in authority covered up these rapes because the perpetrators were mainly of Pakistani heritage. Last week,
I do think that they are actively trying to hide the ethnicities to not create further racial division. I think it's pretty obvious that's happening. And I forgot which European country it was, but one of them did actually stop reporting on the ethnicities or making them like formally noted. Was that Sweden? I think it was Sweden. I didn't want to, like say it, but I think it was Sweden. Yeah, it has the opposite effect. Yeah, I think it's definitely radicalizing a lot of people. Like, these are the people, by the way, if you want to, have a summoning ritual for the next Adolf Hitler, this is a pretty good way to do it. It is.
So there's a
And
way
I
to
really
summon
worry about
Hitler?
it a lot. I do. They're speed running it. They're speed running it. And this worries me a lot. Like, I'm not I don't think that's going to be good either. And now we're going to get Nigel Farage? No, Nigel Farage is not extreme enough. Like, trust me, like the kind of person that you're going to get, you don't even know what they are right now. And if you do, their views will change so much that they will not even be anything like what they are right now. You will get someone that is truly extreme.
I met retired Detective Chief Inspector John Pecos. In Bradford, he
And
witnessed
people will vote for him, too. Probably a him, maybe a her. And they will vote out of pure exasperation. And everybody will be worse off because of it. Because these lies are being allowed to happen, and people are being told that they can't see what's in plain sight.
the abuse of a young girl in a car, but he was then instructed by a chief superintendent to drop the matter to avoid antagonising Bradford's Muslim community. Covering up the rape of young girls for that reason is one of the most immoral things I have ever heard.
Well, why don't you just put him on trial? I mean, like, the thing is that why are the people over there not asking for this guy to be put in jail? I mean, I feel like that's clearly the solution, right? I mean, you just put the guy in jail and then move on.
Yet not a single person,
They are?
not one,
They need to do it more.
has ever been held to account for these cover-ups. That is why we need a national statutory public inquiry which can compel production of evidence. Even last year, authorities in Manchester were still covering up, leading to the chairs of the local Manchester inquiry to resign. 5 local inquiries, which can't compel the production of evidence, just won't do. 50 towns are affected, not 5. And Bradford, where some of the worst abuse occurred, is refusing to cooperate with any inquiry at all. So there won't be an inquiry in Bradford because their council is refusing to participate. Now, Mr. Speaker.
Wow. I mean, again, I don't really understand a lot of politics from these other countries, right? So, like, I don't know really what recourse the public has for this. But it sure seems like whatever recourse they do have needs to be used. The UK is cooked? Yeah, it is. And I'm very concerned about where this is going to go. I am. I'm very, very concerned about this. Because I think I know where this is going to go. and it's going to be really, really bad.
The Home Secretary promised on the 16th of January that Baroness Casey would complete a rapid audit within 3 months. Well, 3 months has now passed, and we have heard nothing whatsoever. Almost there. The government said there would be 5 local inquiries, but we know nothing about 4 of them, and the man charged with setting them up, Tom Crowther, said to the Home Affairs Committee on the 1st of this month that
I also find it to be funny that there are so many of these like shows that, you know, it's always Britain, it's the authoritarian state. Does anybody remember what the book was that the actor had in V for Vendetta that was the banned book? What was the banned book? It was the Quran.
The Quran, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't think that.
he had been sidelined by the minister over there and, quote, did not know what was going on. Now, finally, Mr. Speaker, I recently met Marlon West, whose daughter was trafficked, abused and raped by mainly Asian men, including in Bradford.
That's bad.
He said this government should be ashamed of themselves and they should hold a national inquiry. Jane, who was trafficked and gang raped at 12, also wants a statutory national inquiry. Labour Mayor Andy Burnham, Harriet Harman, and the Labour...
I think this is also probably a result of like haphazard like migration policies too. Because like a lot of these guys, like I'm sure that there are plenty of people from like Pakistan that live here in the US and they live in other places in the world that don't go out and gang rape young girls, right? That doesn't happen. But I think that what's happened is that a lot of these people come over and they never really integrate into society in a real way. So they stay inside of these like kind of cloisters of communities and they just become more radicalized and more alienated from like the culture that they're a part of. And then this is what the result of it is. And I think that they're setting this up for it to happen. So like in a way, like the real enemy here, like you can say, yeah, of course it's the rapist. Yeah, for sure. But like the real enemy are not the people that are the outcomes of the problem, but the people who are creating the problem.
MP for Rotherham all agree. So will the minister do what
the government is the problem.
And Marlon and Jane are all begging for and hold that national...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's completely right about that. And I think that when people in the UK get fed up with this, this will be a big problem. It will be a huge fucking problem.
So we're gonna put Trump instead of Diddy.
Okay, this is the thing I wanted to get to. Donald is doing a Middle East tour. Now he's in Qatar. He is getting a motorcade with Cybertrucks. Qatari Cybertrucks. A Cybertruck motorcade. Bro, this is some shit out of like a fucking video game or something. Look at this. Yes. That's my president. So cartoonish. Yep, that's right. There it is, gentlemen. Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit. I guess so. And so anyway, they're greeting him at Qatar. And it's not just that. So Qatar is signing and again, this is the Middle East, so these zeros are accurate. $200 billion aviation agreement with the United States to buy Boeing jets. Holy shit. And you know why? You know what this is going to do? It's going to make Boeing better. Because this is I think this is a 500 IQ play because Boeing has had all these problems, and now you're locked into making it right with Qatar. So you can't fuck these planes up anymore. Think about that. Yeah, make Boeing great again. Yes, exactly. And look at how nice the roads are. Yes, look at that. And here we go. Here's the thing right there.
Now we will see the signing of the
There it is.
agreement of buying aircraft from Boeing. His Excellency
Yeah, they can't half-ass it
Badr
anymore.
Al-Amir will sign from the Qatari side, and Kelly Altberg will be signing on behalf of
Trump is the best Boeing CEO? I guess so.
And the United States of America.
And
Boeing purchase agreement
there's the
signed on
CEO
behalf
right
of the
there.
State of Qatar by His Excellency Badr Mohammed Al-Mir,
Man.
CEO of Qatar Airways Company. And
Man, you guys are really going to have to get your shit
Kelly
together
Ortberg,
now.
President and CEO of the Boeing Company.
Boeing better stepped our game up? Yep, that's right. Signing their own death sentence. Well, he's pretty happy about that. Maybe, right? And there it is. Qatar has strict rules about airline quality. Boeing is fucked now. Well, I think this is great. You know, aren't these guys the biggest supporter of terrorism? Why would it be good to help them make Boeing planes? Because the idea is that if we start doing business with them and start working with them, that they can transition away from being supporters of terrorism, and then they can join the rest of the developed world and move away from it. And I think that by further isolating them, it just drives them more towards terrorism. That's the reason why. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, right? I mean, because the other way, like, we've been trying the other way, right? We've been trying that for years. How's that been going? We've spent $10 trillion in 20 years and millions of people's lives so we could replace the Taliban with the Taliban. Guys, I think we need a new plan. Let's try something different. Money well spent. Yeah, exactly. Plan failed. Yeah. I don't want to hear this appeal. Well, what about this? No. It didn't work. It hasn't worked. When you're playing, it's very unfortunate. Telling to remake the Quran? You understand there's like 15 different Muslim sects that all disagree with each other, right? It's not like the Muslim world is completely united and they agree on everything. And so if they're not agreeing on things, this is based off of different interpretations of the Quran. That's how it starts. Well, there we go. There's 20 Qurans. I don't know. I don't know enough about that. Qatar gave the President Trump a fighter jet escort. So this is him coming into Qatar. Look at this. Damn. God fucking damn. Cinema, yeah, aura farming? Yeah, exactly, right? In the right way? That's cool. Yeah, exactly. It's badass. Exactly. Yeah, and I would feel like this level of like reverence and respect. I think that maybe, just maybe, this might decrease the probability of them supporting terrorism again against us. It would. I think, hey, and by the way, let's at least try something different. We've been trying this other thing for 20 years. It hasn't worked. Let's do something new.
You're going to be surrounded by 8 fighters, in about 7 minutes. Then you say, do we need them?
No.
And when they say yes, that doesn't make me feel good, right?
What's the threat? Did they tell you what the threat is?
No, there's...
That's right.
Let's assume there's no threat. We have to assume that.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
You're going to be surrounded...
And so anyway, there it is right there. $1.2 trillion economic commitment with Qatar. Holy shit, man. Do you see they brought a mobile McDonald's for Donald? They brought a mobile McDonald's.
So the hot so Qatar is
Guys.
Trump more than
I think I might be tired of winning.
because the last time
This is
Biden
crazy.
didn't have the same
Oh my god!
reading like
Oh
Trump.
wow! Yeah, literally the content king, yes! There it is! Holy shit, there's a mobile McDonald's. Wow. Is this really all there is to it? Yeah, it's just this one clip. The Saudi royal court now has a mobile McDonald's serving Trump during his stay. Yeah, tell me you don't want your own mobile Chipotle? Yeah, I mean, I guess that, hey, that's why they brought the Uber guy there to that speech. Because this costs a lot of money. It'd be a lot easier if you could just get the Uber. I wonder if Uber delivers to the fucking royal family palace. It's like, yeah, I've got an order for Donald Trump. Yeah, President Trump, Long Express. Yes, they are Uber. I don't know, man. And so, yes, they've made a, I cannot believe this, a portable McDonald's for Donald Trump, the Saudi Arabia, courtesy of the royal family. The red carpet, man. This is the kind of stupid shit that royalty used to do for each other like 700 years ago, too. Damn. That is actually crazy. Yeah, 2 fighter wings? Yeah, exactly right. The fighter jet perspective? Yeah, I guess so. It's a big motherfucking plane. Yeah, it's a massive fucking plane. I didn't even realize that. Holy shit, that's huge. That's some video game shit? Yeah, bro, like, this is like some, you know, fucking, like, Metal Gear Solid. Like, you know, oh, the president's arriving in some fucking area. It's, like, actually happening. It's a mansion in the air. Yeah, it's huge. Holy fucking shit. And, let's see here. I'll find it over here. And, oh, this is... Now, remember yesterday when people said that he looked really orange, and I said this isn't even, like, in the top 5 most orange? Now, in this one, he's really orange. Like, this is, like, there's a, like, wow.
Orange guy.
And the job you've done is second to none. You look at this, it's so beautiful.
Jesus.
As a construction person, I'm seeing perfect marble. This is what they call perfecto.
Here we go.
Just a great job you've done, and what a beautiful place. And we appreciate those camels. I haven't seen camels like that in a long time. And that was some greeting. We appreciate it very much. And, just a great job you've done, and what a beautiful place. And we appreciate those camels. I haven't seen camels like that in a long time.
So basically, and this is it, right? You got, let me see if I can find it. And so you talk about the camels. Let me see if I can find the camels and see if I can pull it up here. Where the fuck did it go? Here we go. Some of these are horses. We'll get to the camels. Man. That's big? Yeah, it's a lot. This looks 3D generated. Honestly, if you would have told me this was going to happen last year, I would have said it was. What an entrance, yeah. Wow. They got all these kinds of people, like everything like this going on. They should have them sing YMCA. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, bro, they got the swords out and shit. Oh, fuck. swords and AKs. That's right. What a vibe. Yeah, this is nuts, man. And so anyway, let's see if I can go through. Yeah, this is just him pulling in, and this is is this? I think this might be the same one. Let me go back and double check. Yeah, this is the same one. So here is greeted by and escorted by hundreds of camels in Qatar. God damn. The camels go hard? Yeah, exactly. I'll see if there's another video of it that I can show you guys. Is it just this one? Oh no. Oh shit. Damn. Big camel energy? Yeah, I guess so. Hell yeah, brother. Oh my god. The rare mounts? Yeah, you don't see these every day. Yeah, this is nuts, man. And yeah, so they got all this going on and everything else. A fleet of camels, a sword dance. Like, oh my fucking god. And so, yeah, that's apparently what happened. And with today being hump day is wild, yeah, I guess so, right? And let's see if I can see this here. And
we're extremely honored to have you here. We're very excited, very happy. It's a historic visit. And I don't know if you know that you are the first American president to officially to visit Qatar. Right? So we're very honored.
The first one ever. That's insane. Wow. Man, spreading? Yeah, exactly, right? And yeah, it's way more fun than Biden. Yeah, of course. And I'll see if I can find a few more of these here. And this is the guy. So, how did you find the Syrian president?
How did you find the Syrian president?
Right. I think very good. Young, attractive guy, tough guy. You know, strong pass. Very strong pass fighter.
Is that word?
But he's got
He means ISIS.
he's got a real shot at pulling it together.
How did you find the Syrian president?
Right. I think very good. Young, attractive guy, tough guy. You know, strong pass. Very strong pass fighter.
Is that word?
But he's got a real shot at pulling it together.
How did you find?
Man, and he's a fighter, like him. Yeah, I guess so, right? And wow. Well, I mean, he's not ISIS anymore. There we go. And holy shit. There's another one right there. Do you think Trump is gay? No, probably not. He's not as orange? Yeah. Working with reality versus the unicorns and rainbows? Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. And yep, there it is. And